All right. So today, ladies and gentlemen, first of all, happy Easter. It is April 20th, 2025. It's Sunday. This video is coming out on a Sunday because my wife and I went to a wedding yesterday together. And I helped her out. And it was great. It was a great wedding. So that's why it's coming out on a Saturday. But thank you all for tuning in. This is All Things Considered with Morgan. And yeah, man. So let's see. We'll do a recap of the week real quick. The week was good. It wasn't as busy as the previous week. Last week was pretty busy and exhausting and stressful. But luckily, since it was Good Friday on Friday, we were able to get off work at noon, and that was awesome. It was really needed. Had a chance to go to Top Golf with my wife. I wanted to go golfing, but the golf course was just all of them were too packed, and I knew that was gonna be a thing. But I thought I could get away with maybe like slipping in for a tee time, but wasn't a chance. So we just went to Top Golf, and that was a lot of fun. Top Golf is fun. It's sad. It's kind of like a dying like industry or dying like business. I think Top Golf is struggling in some places. It's just too expensive. That's the problem. I think we did an hour and a half, and just an hour and a half of just hitting golf balls, you're paying $70, and there's just two of us. I can't imagine a party. I mean, I can go to the driving range and pay $7 for a bucket of golf balls and hit those, and I don't know. I mean, Top Golf though is just you're fun. It's fun. You're paying for the atmosphere, the music, and the people serving you food and whatever, and then you have golf clubs there, and you hit a golf club, and like the technology's cool. I guess it is pretty cool that I guess the price is justified. I wish I could go there every day sometimes. Let's see. I am wearing a jacket today because it's chilly and rainy. It's probably like 56, and it's just raining, which is kind of nice, putting some moisture in the air because I'm not so congested and stuff. But yeah, it's just chilly and rainy. My wife and I, we had a wedding yesterday. It was really nice. A couple of son that I used to work with. Well, the groom is someone my wife and I used to work with a long time ago at an old job, and it was a small town here in Kansas, and it was pretty cool. It was a good wedding. The venue was nice, the location was nice, the couple was nice, obviously, and we had a lot of fun. And it was raining almost most of the day. It was raining, so we had a lot of like umbrella stuff. But I was there to help my wife and kind of just hold stuff and kind of just be her pack mule, which is what I refer to myself as when I help out my wife doing wedding photography. But it's fun. I really enjoy it. When I'm there with her, I do behind the scenes. I take my phone and then record her doing her thing. That way, when she wants to, she can like market this wedding, or market any weddings using behind the scenes stuff and market herself. So it's all a business. So that's what I do for her sometimes, most of the time. That's fun. It was a good wedding though. I enjoyed it because there were some old friends I had that I used to work with. They all were friends with the guy that got married. And they showed up to the wedding, and I got to see them. I haven't seen them in like 7 years. So that was really, really kind of nice actually getting to see them and catch up with them. Because I don't really do the friend thing now. I mean, having friends is kind of stressful. This, oh no. Give me 1 second. So this will be another videoless episode because my camera was having a bunch of issues and I didn't notice it right away. So this will be another videoless episode. That's interesting. That's okay. So basically, I'll just do the talking. That's not a big deal. Yeah. So got to see some friends at this wedding, and that was a lot of fun. And it was really nice to see them, catch up with them. We kind of talked about like what we do for work now and where they're at in life. That was really nice because like I said, I haven't seen them in like I haven't talked to them in like 7 years. Like no texting, no nothing. Um, I don't know. I don't do the friend thing anymore because I just don't feel like I have time to have friends, and I also feel like I don't want to bother them with my problems, and I also just feel like maybe I'm not a good friend, maybe. Mainly because I feel like that as I'm kind of just navigating life while working and doing things for me and myself, and then my wife and I, like I just don't have like I don't know. I feel like I just don't have time. I don't know. I feel like I'm not a good friend because I'm pretty selfish with like what I want to do and how I want to do it. Like today, like so today is a rainy day. It's overcast. It's almost like perfect like twilight weather. It's hoa season. And the thing is like there's this pizza place here we have in town, and I really like going to that place cuz it's like really they have like really good shaded area, and the way they have like the windows and stuff. That's where I want to go when it rains is that pizza place just because it's nice and cozy. We didn't go there for lunch today. We went somewhere else. But what I'm saying is like if my friend was like, "Hey, I want to go out to lunch. Where do you want to go?" I would say this pizza place because it's raining. They're like, "Oh, I don't want to go there because it's raining. I want to go here." I'm like, "Well, fuck you. We're no longer friends." I don't know. I guess I'm just trying to protect my peace in my own way. I don't really know, but it's all good. It's something I have to learn about, I guess, of myself. Because I know I'm just not a good friend, but it's all right. It's funny. Um, but anyway, um, it's Easter today. Um, typically, I haven't been religious in a long time, mainly because of people who are part of the religious community have just rubbed me the wrong way in a lot of different ways. And so I don't really celebrate or do anything religious. I've tried multiple churches in my life, multiple religions, not multiple religions, but I mean, I've tried Christianity and Catholicism, and all like both like groups of people have rubbed me the wrong way and caused issues to where I didn't want to be a part of the whole thing anymore. Some of the most hypocritical people I know are religious, um, and so we just don't celebrate because I don't like those people anymore, and that's okay. I can do whatever I want. But that is Easter today. We're gonna leave here soon and go pick up my wife's grandma and her great aunt, and we're gonna take them back to their home. Um, so that's gonna be pretty fun. Go see them and drive off and kind of get away from the house for a little bit because it's Sunday and I get Sunday scaries. So instead of just kind of like sitting here, I guess anticipating for the work week and getting dressed and all that crap, we're gonna go see them and have a nice drive. It'll be fun. Kind of like needed some family time, I guess. Um, yeah, but it'll be a good day, I think. It'll be a good week. I have a lot of things I got to do this week. I'm trying not to think about them. Like we were eating lunch and I heard a noise and it made me think of something, and then my wife was like, "You still have the whole day to yourself. Don't freak out about work." I'm trying not to, but I am technically thinking about it because I'm just like, man, I really there's a lot of things that has to be done. It's kind of frustrating, but it's okay. That's work. One day my podcast will be um able to sustain my living. It'll be great. But one thing I did want to talk about today was kind of something I was thinking about. Like when I was younger, like I was born in 1993. There was a like people just were like, "Oh, man up, get over it, man up, don't worry about it, man up." Um, suppress your feelings. And I think that has created a generation of men who are like pretty toxic and stuff. And that's why like there's men who always like are like getting in trouble and have they struggle with a lot of things in life. But I think we need to start like a new movement called like Man Up and Cry, because crying is an emotion that everyone has, guys and girls. Um, and I think every man should just go ahead and cry, no matter what. If you're stressed at work, cry. And I don't think other men should make fun of each other for crying, because crying is not a sign of weakness. I think the fact that I can't lift up a car, that's probably a sign of weakness. Maybe, I don't know. But what I'm saying is crying is not a sign of weakness. It's a natural emotion that is in every human being, and that's what we all are humans. Unless you're an animal listening to this, then you also have the ability to cry, I think. But what I'm saying is like we all have the ability to cry, and I think people need to cry more. I've been trying to like let myself cry more when I'm having emotions, and I feel better afterwards. It kind of really helps regulate what I'm feeling, what I'm thinking, regulates my body. So I think we all just get over the fact that like crying is a sign of weakness, because it's not. Just man up and cry. I think we'll all feel better about ourselves, and I think we'll all just feel better in general. So that's something you should take away from this: is go ahead and cry, because there's nothing wrong with it. If you think crying, if you think there's something wrong with crying, then I don't think you know what it's like to be a human, and I don't know, something happened maybe in your life that you know you think maybe crying is bad, but it's not. It's not bad. Um, because if it was bad, then they'd make a law against it, you know. Mm. But what I'm saying is like, there's nothing wrong with it. Go ahead and cry. If you're feeling those emotions, especially stress. Like when I'm stressed at work, sometimes I'm like, golly, like I can feel myself kind of just like welling up. I'm like, God, I just want to like, I need a release. And instead of like crying, or instead of like drinking or like running or punching a wall, it's like, man, if I could just like let out a couple tears, maybe I'll feel better. I never do at work because I'm afraid what other people are going to think. What I'm saying is like, maybe it's something I need to try, is just crying. Um, but um, that's just my 2 cents. Like, if you think differently, leave it in the comments, and then maybe we can discuss it, because I'm curious what other people's thoughts are on crying. Um, I don't think there's anything wrong with crying, whoever you are, because it's natural. That's like, being like, oh, you got dust blessed blown in your face. Better not cough. Like, I need to because it's in my lungs. Like, yeah, bitch, if you cough, man. Like, no, we're not doing that. That's insane. I bet people think that too. Um, but yeah, let's just all man up and cry. Women up and cry. Human up and cry. Just be human and cry. Nothing wrong with it. That's just my 2 cents. Whatever. Um, but like, what I'm thinking is that we'd all be better if we just cried. I think we'd all feel better, no matter what. Um, this is gonna be probably a short episode today, because we gotta get going soon for Easter stuff for the family. We're not really doing Easter stuff. We're just going over to my wife's family's house, and we're gonna have some food, and then we're gonna take grandma home, and then I'll pretty much it for the day. I think since my wife's did a wedding yesterday, she has to do all the editing and stuff and get ready for that. So she'll be busy. I'm gonna edit this, and then also get the work week ready. I don't like that I prepare for work on Sunday. Like, I dedicate my Sundays for preparing for work, but I don't think that's a good idea. I should probably change my routine, which I'm trying to do. Um, Gosh, if I could just podcast every day, that'd be so much fun. Please make this happen, everyone. I'm just kidding. Basically, what I'm saying is like, I just really like doing this. It's a lot of fun. I wish I could do it every day. That's a nice little roll of thunder out there. Finally, dude, I love hearing thunder and lightning. I don't hear lightning. I see lightning, but you know what I mean. Love the rain. I don't like the name for a person who like loves rain. It's like pluviophile. I don't like that. That's those words. Why can't it be like a rainophile? But anyway, just random thought. But Anyway, we got to get ready to go. So this episode was kind of short or long. I don't know. I haven't really kept track of time. I was recording with my camera, but it was doing a lot of weird issues. Like I was in focus and out of focus, in focus, out of focus. And then it just had issues. And I was like, okay, nope, this is just be an audio episode. So thank you for tuning in. Thank you for listening. I really appreciate you guys so much. Keep listening to the podcast on Spotify and YouTube. And then I will, eventually get to other places. I just need to sit down and figure that out. And then, yeah, that's pretty much it. So that's be episode number 8 of All Things Considered with Morgan. I appreciate you guys listening. And I'll talk to you next week. And then after that, we'll talk to my wife. So thanks, guys. Appreciate it very much. Thank you. And I'll see you later. Bye.